Welcome, everyone, to another One Question, Two Analysts, 3 minutes. I'm Tom Loy with 24/7 Sports alongside Irish Illustrated insider Kevin Sinclair. Kevin, there's been a lot of questions about receiver recruiting in the class of 2021. How do you see things shaking out for the Fighting Irish at that position this cycle?
Yeah, it's been a strange position group. I think first and foremost, it's like I don't think we'd even be having this discussion if Deion Colsey hadn't decommitted. They would have Deion Colsey, Lorenzo Styles, looking for maybe that one more guy, and everything would be okay. That one decommitment really derailed this wide receiver class, and there's no doubt about that. So I do like, on a positive side of things, I do like what I saw or what I've seen and heard with Lorenzo Styles and talking to him. He stacked on a bunch of great size. I saw some recent photos of him. He looks great. Already a quick guy. He can really put that speed and explosion into motion and making plays with it. I like that I see. But I have one wide receiver in the class now, and there isn't a whole lot of options. I know that we like guys like Christian Lewis, Notre Dame, not as high on him as we are. Jaden Thomas, bit of a question mark. I know that Notre Dame definitely has a good shot there, but it's just a really difficult class to kind of consider. I start to wonder, the whole 2018 wide receiver class, a big group there, all redshirted. Last cycle, they added 3 receivers. I think that can compete. So they have good numbers there. This isn't like an emergency situation, but right now it's really a pretty substantial question mark if they don't get Jaden Thomas. Who else are we really looking at? It's tough to say. Tom, how about you?
Yeah, I think that you hit the nail on the head there with the fact that the receiver room isn't like this horrible mess of a situation that Notre Dame fans like to claim. I mean, there's a lot of talent on the roster, and you can't just get Lorenzo Styles Jr. this year. There needs to be more. But, if the worst case scenario happened and he was the only guy who landed, well, in my opinion, you got a top 100, maybe even top 50 talent nationally. So that's pretty good. And then obviously in 22, you'd have to kind of really go and as cliche as it sounds, hit a home run or maybe even a grand slam at that position. But there's a lot of talent on the roster, and there's still so much time left for this thing to shake out. Everything happening in the world right now has changed a lot, and there's not a lot of guys taking visits. There's guys that want to commit without ever stepping foot on Notre Dame's campus, which for certain situations, the staff would welcome it. And that's fine. There's others where they really want to get to know these guys and spend some time around them. So Jaden Thomas has been to campus. I know Notre Dame really likes him. They started to really push harder over the last month or two. They would love to pair him with Styles. I think the biggest win for Notre Dame would be landing a commitment from Dante Thornton, who I recently reported at Irish Illustrated is probably Notre Dame's probably running number 2 at this point, behind Oregon. The former Penn State commit is not going to end up there. I don't think he's going to end up anywhere other than Notre Dame or Oregon at this point. So we'll see how things play out there. The other guy that I'm watching, and I know we've talked about him a lot, and we've talked about playing safety, but Titus Mokiao Atimalala is an electric wide receiver who tore up the 7-on-7 circuit before all this happened. So again, Lance Styles, maybe pairing with Thomas, hit a home run late with Thornton or Atimalala, and it's a win for Notre Dame. That wraps it up for another One Question, Two Analysts, 3 minutes. I'm Tom Loy alongside Kevin Sinclair. Thanks for watching, and stay locked to irishillustrated.com.